Hey, welcome to Canada, eh? We're in the West Sea? North coast of Canada, excuse me. This is the first cold water area in the game, out of 2, I guess. There's not all that much going on in this map. It doesn't really. There's only one dive spot you can start off on, and there's only. This is it. There's no secondary map attached to this. In fact, it's not very varied in its depth. There's not really much going on. If it's not going on at the surface, you know. I think there's a whale swimming around at a depth, but there's really not much use in exploring the deeper areas. Or at least I have not found one. Which is realistic, you know. This is probably how it would be, you know. There's very little fish. There's a lot of marine mammals. Fish that are here are things like capon or Chinook salmon, I believe. There's a lot of ice holes where you can come up and walk around, which is also realistic. That'd be where these guys would get air because it's just, you know, icy. Bearded seal. So many nooks and crannies to look around at. Let's see if we're getting anything. There's only one reason to look down in this level. Believe me, we'll find them. Majority of the interesting things in this game, in this map, you can find at one of the ice holes. Here's the Chinook salmon. Come here. I want to poke you. Come here. Yeah, this is why fish are better at swimming. Well, I believe it's a ringed seal. There are quite a few seals in this level. I had a ribbon seal. Ah, I suck. So let's head up and see what's here. I believe each ice hole is a different animal chilling out at it. One of which you can find polar bears, the most ridiculous interpretation of a wild animal in this game. Most are seals, though. You can find a bearded seal here, along with its pups. Appears to be all that's going on here. What do we got over here? More bearded seals. Alright, let's get back in the water. In the freezing water. The game points out that this is a lot different than the Antarctic level. And it is. This is pretty much flat. Antarctic level has a lot of varied depth. I feel like there's an extra map in the Antarctic as well. There are sharks in this level. In fact, they're dangerous sharks. They will try to kick your butt. It is the Greenland shark, which is a large shark species. I don't know how aggressive it is normally. It probably does not have that much contact with humans, to be honest. I believe this is called the Ice Gallery. I don't remember, to be honest. There's the shark. Something else in the distance, too. Come here, Sharky. There we go. Oh, God! Ah, he's a big one. Not quite as infamous as the great white, but still an impressive specimen. Thought I saw something else big in the area, but we'll head to this. Hello? Narwhals! Here we go, narwhals. In one of the side quests, you need to pick up a narwhal tusk along with a walrus tusk. And this would be the place to do it. It'll be lying around here. It'll sparkle like a sparkly red thing. If you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. Go ahead and surface, see what's up. I like narwhals. They're cool. They get that big tusk. It's pretty sweet. It's like a beluga with an edge. This is also where you find this guy, a sea otter. I'm fairly certain you're not going to find sea otters in this part of Canada in real life, but what do I know? It's just a game. More ribbon seals, which obviously look pretty sweet. That's all that's going on up here, so let's head back in the water. I was hoping we'd find those otters. Head across the chilly northern expanse. Hello, what was that? Another shark. We're just gonna swim past him. Screw him. If he gets us, he gets us. Well, oh crap! Shut up. Not fair. Not cool. Go away! Alright. That's like a small pocket of air, isn't it? Anything there? Nope. Oh, I'm sorry, the current is too strong. Sure. Do 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 do. I am curious what the hell Lassie found out here in the frozen wasteland. Where the hell are you? Ah, screw it. That right there, my friends, is a blue whale. The largest animal in the world. Pretty sweet. You can find it here and I think another place. Where am I? This ice hole is pretty far out there, but it's fairly important in that I'm pretty sure it's where you find the walrus. And it's also another Greenland shark. Hi, Greenland shark. Screw you. Walruses, of course, are one of the coolest pinniped species, with its tusks and general bigness. Got walruses over here. Big one's a male, small one's a female. This is also where you're going to find a pretty big animal itself, the stellar sea lion, which I believe SeaWorld of Texas used to have at one point. I believe they were fairly notorious for jumping out of their exhibit. Stellar sea lion, a type of fur seal. They're pretty big. I wouldn't want to mess with them, would you? Hell no. I'm going to quickly check out the rest of the map. I did not want to do that. I know what I'm doing, seriously. I've played this game before. Okay. We have seen the cooler things on the map. I'm just going to do a flyby. The ice hole we're heading up to is where you're going to find the polar bear. I'm not going to show you it because frankly it takes too long. There's some seabirds over there. Some more tuna. Besides, he looks like just like he did in the first game, and I am annoyed by their interpretation of the polar bear. In this hole we've got belugas, which are always fun, like belugas. We'll go ahead and surface in this one for, you know, S and G, if you will, if I can surface. That's pretty much it for the for northern Canada. Hey, it's a nice little mellow level. Not too hard to find everything. Over here we've got a different kind of seal, including its uber cute babies, spotted seals. Oh, look at that! We'll see you next time.